It's showtime once again for the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim on the Righlon YouTube channel. Today we're going to speak with Maven Black-Briar, who is currently the Jarl of Riften. And she is a client.
Heed my word.
I don't have any business.
The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence. This is one of the signs. The signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation.
You've been in Riften for quite
Put
some
down your
time
flagons
now,
filled with your
So
vile
you're the
life.
one. You don't look so impressive.
Now is not the time for it.
How about we skip the conversation?
You're a firebrand, aren't you? It's about time Brynjolf sent me someone with business sense. I was beginning to think he was running some sort of beggars guild over there.
You have no faith in the guild?
I don't have faith in anyone.
Very well, Talon.
All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done correctly? There's no gray area.
Let us all sin in peace.
You won't have that problem with me.
I hope not. This is an important job. I have a competitor called Honningbrew Meadery that I want to put out of business. I also want to know how they managed to get the place up and running so quickly.
Where do I begin?
Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Machius. He'll fill you in on all the details.
Who runs the show at Honningbrew Meadery?
Some layabout named Sabjorn. Been a thorn in my side for the last few years now.
Sabjorn seems more like than just friendly
Not a
competition.
day goes by that I don't regret letting Sabjorn get as far as he did. In only a few short years, he's taken that bile he calls mead to market, and a chunk of my profits with it. I can't imagine where he found the gold to take it to market so quickly.
So get rid of him and he's no longer a threat.
Exactly. With Sabjorn in prison, his meadery will be forced to close. Then I swoop in and take over the place. No more competition.
Quite some time now, Lady Mule.
Why strike now?
The Golden Glow estate job has undoubtedly interrupted the supply of honey I need to make my mead. Sabjorn could use this interruption to his advantage and collect a larger share of the market. I can't have that.
There's a larger company using underhanded and cheap and secretive tactics to get rid of a smaller company that is still taking a bit out of
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crop.
Can't a man drink in peace?
Maven said you're expecting me.
I'm gonna keep this short because we've got a lot to do. Honningbrew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's Captain of the Guard. And we're going to poison the mead.
You have the poison?
No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabjorn to give it to us. The meadery has quite a pest problem and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix well. You know what I mean?
How do I fit in?
You're going to happen by and lend poor old Sabjorn a helping hand. He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat.
Clever.
Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get it done. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work.
Why bother poisoning the nest for Sabjorn?
Once Sabjorn is out of the way, Maven has plans for the place. One way or another, we don't want the pests coming back. Consider it just more of the dirty work. I did my part getting them in there, now you need to clear them out.
Okay, I believe that's all we need to know.
Remember.
7 AM, that's a lot of time to be drinking. But hey, I guess some people need to do it. Bit of a messy guy here.
What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have problems here?
Is something wrong?
Are you kidding me? Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new Honningbrew Reserve for the Captain of the Guard. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined.
I might be able to help.
Oh, really? And I don't suppose you just do it out of the kindness of your heart, would you? I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done.
That's the only way I operate.
Well, that's not how I operate, so forget it.
Now this usually gets it done. You'd better, or I yell skeever.
Okay. No need to make rash decisions. Here's half. You get the rest when the job's done. My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my reputation is completely destroyed.
How do I permanently clear the vermin?
I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy good-for-nothing assistant Malice handle it, but he seems to have vanished. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever coming back.
You've got a deal.
Don't come back until every one of those things are dead.
We got 500 gold. You mentioned someone named Malice?
Malice is the best deal I've ever made. Lent him a bit of gold some time ago. I knew he'd never be able to pay back. Nothing like free labor to make operating costs cheaper.
Yep, I can see
Now
what's
I've got to clean up this
Malice
mess.
is conspiring against him. So it sounds like, what's that? Malice was an indentured slave. And I believe the indentured slaves were around 1800s, and maybe the early 1900s. And how that would go is, people that had no money would take money from somebody else that did have money, and they would no longer be able to get that money in return for that money that they were given. They'd have to work, and they were basically slaves. So I can 100% see why Malice wants this guy out of business and in jail. This quest I've done it before. I suggest doing that intimidation that I had done with whoever that guy's name was up there when it comes to about getting paid up front. Because if you don't do that, then you lost 500 gold that you could have gotten over 10 seconds worth of dialogue. So we got paid from that dude, and we're also going to be getting paid from Maven. It's fairly short. If I make a quick save here, I should probably chuck a pushing or two. Things out the way so you can deal with the big things. Let's get some unrelenting force going on. Yeah, we got it. This guy's got a decent amount of damage when it comes to his spells that he does. As you can see. I'm gonna wait an hour. We're gonna health regenerate. We're gonna search on gold. Emmeline's journal. Healing. We're just gonna look at that ring. Ring of recharging. I'll put it on for just whatever. We got a chest here. Gold. Let's see if I can do a little bit of alchemy here. Nope. I actually might read that journal, depends on how long it is. Where is it? I forgot his name already. I think it started with an H, didn't it? Yeah, here it is. It's got a little link to it, but 10 years of ridicule, the years of imprisonment, 10 years of ridicule, 10 years of imprisonment, 10 years of exile. The child threw rocks, and the women spat upon me, as the menfolk dragged me to Whiterun's prison. They branded me a danger to their pitiful existence, used words like madman and insane. Could a madman escape the prisons undetected? Could a lunatic establish a laboratory right under their noses? Could a psychopath create a nightly army from the common schemer? My days as an apprentice alchemist in Winterhold were no better. These egotistical braggarts couldn't compete with my abilities. Where they fell short, I'd constantly excel. Did they appreciate my genius? Did they relish my contributions? No, my instructors beat me and said I was irresponsible, and the Archmage cast me into the streets like a common beggar. As my enemy grows complacent and weak, as they forgot Hamlin and his utter brilliance, I build my army. I use every bit of knowledge at my disposal to forge their demise. Thanks to Sabjorn's unwitting assistant, my legion grows stronger every day. The irony that the same ingredients he used to make his vile drink could be used to feed my offspring isn't lost upon me. Oh, they will pay. Their ignorance of impending annihilation amuses me. I will bury Whiterun and watch Winterhold burn. And when they experience the fury I've unleashed upon them, when my progeny are gnawing the flesh from their bones, they will come begging and groveling at my feet. But there will be no mercy, no quarter, and no leniency. And I will laugh, and I will dance, and I will rejoice over their mangled, broken corpses. The time for recompense has arrived. 10 years of pain, 10 years of misery, 10 years of death. Okay, so that explains his ability in magic. Explains the alchemy lab. He was a mage with the College of Winterhold, and some kind of experiment he was doing was frowned upon by the rest of the college, and he was kicked out of the college. Probably something to do with necromancy, because I know the College of Winterhold, when the new Archmage took over, they outlawed necromancy. And I'm assuming he went to Righlon and was doing this necromancy. He got caught, and they labeled him insane, madman, psychopath, all this stuff. And then they threw him in prison for it, because I'm pretty sure that's illegal. Oh, we got a key right here. And it looks like he was gonna try and take over Whiterun with a bunch of skeevers. I say it's the dumbest plan I've heard, but I wouldn't say it's the smartest either. Because I'm level 20, and I was killing those skeevers like nothing. Hey, there's Malice. Here's
Was something we
Sabjorn,
discussed unclear?
and here's Commander.
I'm the commander of the
Caius.
guard here in Whiterun.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
See if we can't sell him something. No, we can't. Well, job's
Well, it's
finished.
about time. I had to stall the captain until you were finished.
What about my pay?
You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around if you must.
So I'll never get paid if I hadn't demanded that he put it up front before I even started.
Well, Sabjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
I haven't heard even... Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Hunning Brew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored.
Does this make sense? I just now
By
put the
the eight.
poison in over there.
What's
How
in
is
this?
it over here?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said, move.
Farewell, Sabjorn.
He actually looks like a cop with the way his hair is.
I don't think that could have gone any better. Anything else you need before you head back to Riften?
I need to get a look at Sabjorn's books.
So, Maven wants to hunt down Sabjorn's private partner, huh? You're welcome to take a look around Sabjorn's office. He keeps most of his papers stashed in his desk. Here, this should help.
You never mentioned that lunatic living in the tunnels.
I thought it would be better to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion. Didn't want to risk you walking away from the job. Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later.
What are you gonna do with this place?
Start changing it over to the Black-Briar Meadery West as soon as possible. That was Maven's part of the deal. She's put me in charge of keeping the mead flowing, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. If you're in the area, and you ever need anything fenced, you just let me know.
Now we have a fence.
Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me.
Now I need to look at Sabjorn's records. Yeah, but I don't blame Malice one bit for what he did. Sabjorn basically enslaved him whenever he was broke and in a rough patch in life. Never seen a dresser with a lock on it. Do I have to hide? Let's go in here. Expert. This is gonna be fun. Especially with how my right analog stick is. Sometimes my right analog stick will stick to the left position. Okay, we got it good. There's what I was going for. Well, that's 2 now that we can take to Delvin and sell. I think we get like 500 septims each. Look at here, Malice. Walking up here. Says display case, nothing. There's a note. Have need of Sinric. Sabjorn, this is my 3rd and final offer. I feel that I've been more than generous with the amounts I've stated to buy your meadery. There's no reason for competition to stifle both of our businesses. Unified, we could make Black-Briar Mead a household name and bury anyone else who tries to start a similar business in Skyrim. If you wish to accept my offer, please come to Whiterun and stay at my manor as a guest. I think you'll find that being a part of the Black-Briar family would be both lucrative and life-saving. Maven. Can I take that? I'm also gonna take that. So Maven offered to do it the respectable, generous type way. He's got a bottle of Black-Briar mead hiding under his bed. Wow. But yeah, Maven was trying to buy his company from him. He refused and refused, and Maven did say in the letter that it could be life-saving, and now I'm pretty sure he spends pretty much the rest of his life in the prison. Riften.
I trust you have good news for me?
Give me a second, actually. What did we get from... We got some kind of a book. I was paying no attention to what we grabbed. I'm gonna try and find that book and see if I can't read it. Shavier's no... Prominent. Is this it? Hey, it's that same logo. Sabjorn. Within the enclosed crate, you'll find the final payment. As we discussed, hunting brew meadery should not begin brewing meat at full production. In regards to your concerns about interference from Maven Black-Briar, I can assure you that I'll do everything in my power to keep her assets and her carries at bay. This is the beginning of a long and successful future for both of us. And the enclosed crate, I wonder if you can find that, because I kind of want to find that.
We're done.
So somebody is conspiring against Maven Black-Briar, and this dude's being a creep.
I trust you have good news for me?
Job's finished. Here's the information you requested.
This doesn't tell me much. The only thing that could identify Sabjorn's partner is this odd little symbol.
It's the same one from Golden Glow. Yes, I've seen that symbol before.
Well, whoever this mysterious marking represents, they'll regret starting a war with me. You should bring this information to the Thieves Guild immediately.
What am I hearing down there?
There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services. Out of my way.
Iron sword binding.
Now, do me the honor,
Okay. Not exactly what I was hoping for. It's worth 340 septims. After we sell it, I'd say it's worth 200 septims. So we have about basically 700 septims altogether for this.
Yes.
And now we are to return to what's that? Brynjolf in the railway. He's been standing out here forever.
What do you want?
What kind of trouble are you in?
I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do.
Tell me the details.
I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me.
I'll help you pay off your debt.
You will? Oh, thank you.
You work at the stables?
Yes. Hofgrir took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything he knows. Horses are my whole life. Back in Hammerfell, I helped my family raise horses at our farm. I hope to open my own stables one day, but I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected. Be careful with Sapphire.
Okay, so Hofgrir is the guy that was out here. If you'll watch, I believe, episode, I'll say 6 or 7, we had brawled with Hofgrir and beat him in a brawl, and now he's like our best friend.
Yeah. What's your problem?
I wanted to talk to you about
Back
Shadir's
off.
death.
This action's all mine. No room for anyone else in the guild on this one.
Do me a favor and drop the debt.
Why should I bother? I've already made a bunch of coin off of his shipments, so anything else I squeeze out of him would be a bonus. Oh, wait a second. I see what this is. You want me to cut you in, or you'll rat me out to Brynjolf. Tell you what, I'll give you a share right now if you forget the whole thing.
Yes, Father.
This is a hard one. But I'm gonna side with Shadir because we have a good amount of gold now. And I'm pretty sure Sapphire actually did rob that shipment, because when he first come into Riften, she's talking about it, and she goes, well, maybe if you'd keep your plans quieter, your shipment won't get robbed. And then Shadir goes, wait, did you rob my shipment? And then Sapphire walks off. Forget it, I'm going to speak to Brynjolf.
Whoa, whoa, calm down. Let's just think about this for a moment. You win. Tell Shadra he can forget the debt.
Thank you.
Maybe I'll see you around the guild.
Maybe.
Any luck with Sapphire?
You're no longer in debt with Sapphire.
By the 8. You actually talked her into it? I don't know what to say. I didn't think anyone in Riften even cared what happened to me. Look, I was saving this, but I wanted you to have it. I thought I might need it if Sapphire came for me, but I don't need it anymore.
Pretty sure it's a potion of invisibility. Yeah. Potion of extended invisibility. Alright, now we go back to speak to Brynjolf. But I believe first I'm not gonna speak with Delvin first to go sell those 2 ornaments that I've gotten. Here's one. I got that in the Hunting Brew Meadery. Got that just in this video. And I got this at Golden Glow Estate. That was the previous video actually. And I'm pretty sure that if you sell them to Delvin, you get like 500 gold for them. And also there's a, I'm trying to avoid bringing off this little desk area, Mercer's desk. They'll pop up like right here.
What do you
It just
want?
looks cool.
You've caused enough trouble.
I don't see why that dude hates me so much. I mean, he was captured by the Thalmor and being tortured. And then I come along and didn't have to, but wanted to. And I freed him. Could have killed him. Could have continued to torture him. Could have left him there to be killed or tortured even further. But I set him free and helped him escape. I don't get why he hates me.
So,
need some gold? I may have some work for you.
Can I sell this Queen Bee statue to you?
Well, I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. There you go. This should cover it.
Yeah, that's 300 septims. I'm pretty sure it's because I'm a lower level. Interested in buying this Hunting Brew decanter?
Well, I was looking for this little beauty.
Yeah.
If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. I think you'll find this payment to be more than fair.
300 gold. Yeah, I'd say that is pretty
Find me
fair.
if you're ever looking for some extra coin.
We're now at 28,516 septims. I just wish earning money in Skyrim was as easy as earning money in real life. I've played this for, I think, a week now. And I'd say about 3 weeks. And I've already made 28,000 septims. Wish I could do that in real life. And it is Brittany off.
Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. How unfortunate for him.
Yet very fortunate for Maven.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system works. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the guild?
The same symbol from Golden Glow was involved.
Then this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the guild.
Is there anything we can do?
Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before.
Can we talk?
No time for idle chatter. Mercer is awaiting your presence.
Right, okay. So that's gonna be it for this video. Looking to see if there's any more armor laying around. I don't see any more.
Hey, let's talk a second.
I might do a video where I'm just pretty much talking to the guys here in the,
Yes?
in the Thieves Guild, like Vidper. He has an interesting story how he got his name. And Sapphire
Let's talk for a minute.
has a dark past. And there's
No
a couple
time for
others
idle
here.
chatter.
One was
Mercer is awaiting your
the Bandit Clan. I believe that was them. This dude is something to do with his parents. And this dude's just a cuck, really. But this is gonna be it for this video. This is Righlon signing off.